What's going on, everyone? It's Asal, and today we are going to be talking about requisition packs and REQ cards in the upcoming Halo 5, which will be launching on October 27th of this fall. So what exactly is a REQ card? What does it do? How does it help me? Well, basically, it's a way for you to unlock items in the game. You can get cosmetic items, you can get weapons, you can get vehicles. There's a lot of things you can get from these packs, but essentially, it's a randomized upgrade system, an unlock system rather. You can unlock new things in the game, but it's not a linear pattern. You can buy these packs, you can get lucky, you can get different things. It just kind of changes up the upgrade system, or rather the unlock system, and what path you're going to take in attaining all of the new items and gear in Halo 5. So for example, from leveling up, you will earn requisition points, which you can use to buy requisition packs or REQ packs, but you can also actually purchase them with real money. Yes, that means microtransactions are coming to Halo 5. So when you level up, you get these packs and you can get cards in them. We're not sure exactly how many cards you get in them yet, but they have different rarities and you can get different kind of things. You can get cosmetic items like armor, skins, stances, assassination animations. We're not sure exactly what everything will be yet, but you can also get weapons like power weapons like the rocket launcher, vehicles, and all kinds of things just like those items. So for the cosmetic items, you can use these in any game mode, that being Warzone or the Arena, which is the competitive mode. Cosmetic items have no effect over your play, they just make you look a little bit different. So worry not, in the competitive side of things in the Arena, you will not be having any kind of competitive advantage over anyone else. Everyone starts at the same playing field in Arena, so you don't need to worry about REQ cards wrecking, no pun intended, or pun intended there, the competitive experience in Arena. The place where REQ cards will have a significant impact is in the Warzone. Now, what you can get from REQ cards to use in Warzone are weapons and vehicles, essentially. We have two different kinds of REQ cards. We have the single-use cards, which are, power weapons like the rocket launcher, the sniper rifle, shotgun, the scorpion tank, all those kinds of things. Now, those are one-time use cards, and once you use them, the card is actually consumed. Though worry not, once you do find a card, a specific card like a sniper rifle, you will find it more often, so you don't need to worry about using up your one card and never having any more to play with. Now, we also have the persistent ones. Now, these are, the items you'll use in your everyday loadout, like your battle rifle, your magnum, your DMR, your SMG. Once you get one of those cards, you can use it an unlimited amount of times in the Warzone. It's also worthwhile to note that if you find a card that you already have lots of, anyways, if it's a card you don't want, you can actually cash that in for more requisition points, which are in turn used to purchase more REQ packs. As far as how these cards are actually used in Warzone, basically, as your team progresses through the game and earns more points, your team's REQ level will increase. You'll get to up to level 10, I believe it is. You go 2, 3, 4, you know how to count. You get up to level 10, and each card has an energy value on it. So a really good card might take 7 requisition energy points to call in, where another card might take only 3, and vice versa. Now, scattered around the map, we have REQ terminals. There's one in each team's base, but there are also some scattered around the map which can actually be controlled by one team or another. So this provides a bit of a competitive advantage. You can control the requisition stations that are closer to your enemy's base, so you can go back a less of a distance to get those power weapons and just come back and get right back into the action as soon as possible. Now, once you call in a REQ pack, your personal energy will go down. Not your team's REQ level will stay the same, but you can only hold as much REQ energy, I'll say, as your team's level. So say your team is level 9, you have 9 energy points, you call in something worth 7, 9 minus 7, what is that? That's 2. Then you would have 2 requisition energy points left, and that would recharge at a fixed rate. It doesn't increase depending on how good you're doing, it's a fixed rate. So what that means is that if one team is just absolutely base raping the other team, there won't be this snowball effect where their team will have absolutely every power weapon on the map. As far as balancing this out goes, you will be matched with players who have similar REQ cards, or at least a similar amount of REQ cards. So say you have absolutely 0 REQ cards, it's likely that you won't be matched with someone who has just stacks and stacks of all the best cards in the game. So that's a little bit of a balancing factor right there, so you won't be running into guys that just have all the good stuff where you have absolutely nothing. Now, does this system actually work? Is this pay to win? Well, yes and no. If you have the cash and you want to dish it out for those microtransactions, yes, you will have a lot of cards. Chances are you'll probably have a lot of good cards as well compared to someone who doesn't spend the extra cash. But you can also earn them just by playing the game, and I'm sure as the game goes on, people will amass a large collection of cards, and I don't really see a lot of people throwing a lot of money into these, but again, it does provide a bit of an advantage for people that are willing to spend the money. But it's worthwhile to note that in Warzone, everyone will be earning that energy to call in those REQs at the same rate. It's not like if you spend more money, you'll be able to use cards more often, you'll be able to use them at the same rate as everyone else. You will just have more cards at your disposal. And really, think about it, it's Warzone. It's not like it's gonna be really unfair if someone has a power weapon and you don't. It's not really focused on player kills. I think a player kill is like 1 point out of 1,000, so it's not gonna be that big of a difference. If you're really worried about imbalancing competitive play, you need to think about the arena where there are no REQ cards, nothing like that other than the cosmetic cards. You have everyone starting on an even playing field. You don't need to worry about people calling in power weapons and imbalancing the game. So that's been REQ packs and REQ cards, quick and dirty. If you found this helpful, be sure to hit that like button. Now guys, I know I haven't really been doing a lot of Battlefield content, and I don't think I've done a Halo video in a very long time, but basically I'm just feeling like Battlefield is just so dry to me. It's just not really doing it for me right now, and I kind of want to branch out and be one of those channels that can do a lot of first-person shooter games and not lock myself into one game. So if you're sticking around, you're still watching these videos, I just want to let you know I really appreciate that. Now everyone, this has been Asal, and I will see you guys next time.